Hey everyone, Clown here. We're going to be taking a look at the clown figure. This should get interesting. Sorry for the late release, whatever you want to call it, this video. I've been having trouble with making this review. It seems every time I try and make it, somehow something happens in the review. We'll go over some clown news. We're going to be doing a drowned figure review soon, which means I only need 2 more figures to collect, and I'll have my full Dark Multiverse team. So yeah. And in the next upcoming months, I'll be doing some reviews on Ultraman, Joker Dragon, and Joker Titan. I have all of them pre-ordered, and so some of them should be coming in soon. But before we look at this amazing figure, this is from Mcfarlane, by the way. We are actually going to set him aside. Just the box, a little bit of the spotlight. Hang on, hold on to your butts. Moving the camera. So first off, I'd like to notice, or like for y'all to notice, this is 14 and up, not a toy. But over here, it says Mcfarlane Toys. What? Okay. Just a little joke for y'all. It says Spawn the Clown. You see the stand in the back. A product shot right here. Product shot right here. Some 22 moving parts, other things. And they have this clown on the side. His hands don't look like that. And that's about it for the box. Besides that, I think the only thing I could include is the fact that somewhere on the bottom of here it says probably do not, put this in your mouth. Don't chew on this. Okay? Alright, let's get into this review. I'm going to take the backpack off. Do a review on just the figure. So, get that out of the way for now. I would like to do a size comparison and actually a measurement of this figure before we actually do anything with said figure. I'm gonna do this size comparison with some different characters. Here he stands next to the Grim Knight. So he's going to be a shorter figure, which is okay because he's supposed to be a short figure. Then I'm going to compare him with King Shark because he's the tallest figure currently. I think the new Joker Titan's probably going to end up holding that title. He is pretty big. I mean, oops, sorry, good night. I mean, look at that. So there's that. And he stands about 6 inches tall. Now let's get over the details with this toy, because I really love this figure. I have no idea of who this really is. Got a tongue twister today. And all I know is he's from Spawn. Bought him for the gun so I could make like a custom gun chair. Put the Arkham Asylum Joker in it, because why not? I like this bandolier. I really love this bandolier and like the leather jacket. I think Todd did a great job on this, Mr. Todd. And I only have one problem with the bandolier, and there's some gappage, but I don't mind that too much. He also has a utility belt. I thought that was cool. Can't see it too much. He has some like hair on his arms, like the spiked boots. He looks really cool. I like how he's short. Really do like that, but one problem on a certain level is this. What is this? Is he made of mustard? No, it's just that. He has quite a few hands. He has I'm just gonna take your hands off. No, Jed, don't take my hand. He has about 4 hands. He has this hand that holds a knife. It's open. He has this other knife hand, because it comes with 2 knives. It's a cool looking hand. This punchy hand. And then he also has this for his detonator thing that he has on his backpack. I'm going to give him back his hands because he probably needs them more than I do. I'm sure you understand. Someone just takes your hands and, you know, you just gotta be sad about it, I guess. I don't know. He also comes with these 2 knives. That you can put them in each of his hands. So this is a razor blade, but sadly this doesn't. I'm just gonna rip this out of his hands and rip his hand off in the process. But this doesn't actually flip out, and I was kind of bummed out about that. You can also see if it'll focus. It has some skulls and detailing on it. I like this a lot. I put in like next to some, like he's about to pull Heath Ledger, and you want to know how I got these scars? But sadly, these don't actually fit in the Joker's hands, or anyone's hands. The only hands they fit in is his, and maybe someone with open hands. Both of these fit really well in there. This is some really good accessories, some really good hands. This one is kind of hard to get in his hand, but it is pretty good. Fits, like, once it's in there, it doesn't want to fall out or anything. So, you know. Well, his hand still wants to fall off. You know. I really like him. He has a lot of good articulation. I'm going to go over that articulation pretty quick. So, his head can move up and down. His head can go a little up, a whole lot of down. I mean, I guess if you had him like looking like this, more of a like downward head position, you could get him to look up real far. I don't know. You didn't have like a good left to right. Well, it's good, but you get what I'm saying. He has a good swivel. His arms can go up to about here. No Y, just a T. But T isn't in YMCA. Really good motion here. I kind of expected him to be more of a bulky figure, kind of like King Shark, who doesn't move too much. Here, he has some good articulation here. He also has some good articulation here. His foot, he has some toe articulation. Ow! Watch out, the spikes are pokey. He has some good, if I can get it to move, some good leg articulation. Go pretty far, but not too far. Then he has some, like, a lot of body motion, but I only have one problem. It's the fact that he has a lot of gappage here. I mean, I just pulled it down with my thumb, but, you know, almost looks like he's ready to pull down his pants, you know? Like he's ready to put some different jeans on. So, you know, you lift him up. if you like push it up there a lot, then it stays okay. Let's put his other hands on. I do have to mention though, he does have some hand articulation. I just forgot to mention it because it's kind of hard to. Whoa! Almost fell off the places. The little setup I have. But here are his other hands. He has a punchy hand and kind of a grabby hand. So he could punch you in the face. Grim Knight comes to get him. And then you can grab him. This figure really reminds me of Gaggy from the old DC comic toys. He was Joker's sidekick. I'd like to see that as a Mcfarlane figure. It's like 4 inches or something. Like even shorter than this. I really kind of liked him. I never really read the comics that he was in, but I always thought it was a cool idea. For the rest of the review, I'm going to leave him with this knife hand because I think it's cool. Now moving on to the separate figure that comes in this package. It's not really a separate figure. The guns. Before I go and demonstrate how these guns work and their articulation, this fits in here just like this. Once it's in there, it stays. It's not too loose. It doesn't really wiggle around or anything. So, we're going to do a review on this now. I would like to say that this gun, specifically this gun, is way too loose. Like, so obviously you can tell this has articulation. You can move. This one has a lot of range of motion because it's so loose. This can move. This can move backwards and forward, so you can have it like just turn around if you feel like it. I don't know. It's your toy. If you buy this. I really like these big guns. I really do. They're just, this one's too loose, and this is actually my favorite one too. So you know, it's kind of sad. It has all these guns and stuff on here. I really like that. This is a rocket launcher. It can move forward and backward. Can kind of go left or right. This has like a flamethrower and all this stuff, but I don't know what this is. These like little things right here. I don't think it's for ammo because this is where the flamethrower's ammo is. This one looks like it has a big old ammo clip right here or something. So it's just kind of. I just don't know, Captain. This also articulates too. Right here. Like you just grab this and. Whoop, whoop. So. I rate this figure in 10. I usually do a scale to 10 figure, and I scale this as a 10. It would be a 12 if it didn't have this. And now, okay, I guess you can see now. It's just hard to really pose him, especially if you're using him for, I don't know, stop motion project or something. And his gun falls all the time. Speaking of stop motion, I'm going to be doing a stop motion live stream soon, or at least at some point. I'm going to be releasing a release date trailer at least. And yeah, I think that really concludes for my review. It really looks like Grim Knight's about to be ungunned, or outgunned, I should say. Oh no! And now he's dead. So, before I sign off, I'm going to give you a quick screenshot moment if you're a weirdo like me who has over 600 screenshot photos in his screenshot album with his screenshots. Actually, it's not even an album, it's just my favorites. Yes, I do take screenshots of toys. Alright, this is Clown signing off. Hope you have a clownful day. And goodbye, everyone.